Hi, I'm Naomi Nussbaum, the Executive Director of One Family Fund. For 23 years, we've been helping Israel's terror victims. We provide a lot of emotional support and peer-to-peer support. We provide financial support and legal aid, and we've been doing this for 23 years.
And I understand that unfortunately you have had to, even though you're here in LA, you've had to swing into action in northern Israel because of the attack on the Jewish village. So what's been happening in the last few hours?
That's an appalling attack. We are absolutely heartbroken. Our team spent the entire day visiting those injured in the hospital rooms. We are collecting everybody's information. We are doing wire transfers for financial aid into everybody's bank account that was affected, and we are collecting addresses to start paying Shiva calls. So that was how our team in Israel spent their day. I'm here with you in Los Angeles, here with 3 terror victims, connecting with the local community. They have offered to tell their story and share what's been going on in their lives. They have all lost parents. Eden, her father was murdered when she was 4 years old, back in 2002. Odelia's mother was murdered, I think, 3 years ago when she went for a run in the middle of the day. And Hadar, on October 7th, he lost both parents, his younger brother, their dog, and their home was destroyed. He is displaced. He has no home right now.
Hello, my name is Hadar Zak. I'm 25 years old from Kibbutz Kisufim.
Could you tell us what happened on October 7th?
Yeah, on October 7th, the Hamas terrorist organization attacked Israel in a surprise attack. My dad Itai was 53 years old. My mom Zeddy was 50 years old. And my brother Sagi was 14 years old. And our loyal dog Sokka was 1 year old. All of them got murdered by Hamas terrorists that attacked my kibbutz and all the places around.
Which kibbutz were you on?
Kisufim, located about 2 kilometers from Gaza. And they shot them. We don't exactly know, but all the things show that they were shot, and then the terrorists burned down the house entirely.
Where were you?
I was in Eilat, and my sister was in a small place near Eilat, at her workplace.
And what has One Family been doing to help you since then?
One Family reached out to me when we set Shiva, and they told me about the organization. I'm in a special category in the One Family that belongs to orphans who lost both of their parents, and they asked me if I want to join them in several therapy groups, and they asked me even to join them to a ski therapy trip in Andorra, which I went. It was amazing to be surrounded with people that kind of in the same situation like me, and they actually made me feel not alone. So as much as this picture could have been.
And what are your plans for the future in terms of after going through this horrific experience? Have you been in the Army?
I served in the Army for 1 year, and then I got diagnosed by bipolar, so the Army couldn't have me. So I served 1 year, and my plans for the future is to carry on the legacy of my family, create a big family of my own, and keep living for them.
Hi, my name is Odelia Holgen. I'm 32 years old. I'm the eldest of six brothers and children. On the beautiful day, December 2020, my mom, who lived in a small village in the north of the Samaria, went for a walk in the woods next to her house. She really loved to do it, to go to the nature, to connect to herself, to connect to her body, to connect to her soul, to God. That day, a monster waited for her in the forest. When she were on her way back from a walk in the woods, This terrorist attacked my mom. He attacked her with stones and with his bare hands, just hit her again and again and again. And until he decided that this is it, he took a big stone and hit it her on her head, and this is the way she was gone. It took us a while to understand what happened. When we realized she didn't come back home and something is wrong, we started to look for her in the forest. After hours and hours of looking for her, we found her in a small place. My mom, she was super young. She was 52 years old. She was a very, very special person. She was very happy and open. She was more than a mother to me. She was my best friend. We traveled together. We went out together. We traveled the world. Really a special mom. She also had a beautiful family. She has six children, 4 boys and 2 girls. She has 2 grandchildren that she really, really loved. The new grandchild, the little girl, she was in love with her. And it was a very, very big shock for us. For us, it was the life before and the life after. After we needed to relearn how to survive, how to be, what's the role of anyone in the house, in the family.
What did one family do to help you?
So immediately after it happened, one family reached to us, to our family. My sister immediately became a big part of our one family. For me personally, they invited me to join a trip to Ethiopia. We went there, 50 victims of terror attack. Also, to go to this trip to disconnect from the stress in Israel was very, very important for me. And also to meet all these people made me like feel alive again, because before I didn't feel that I have a connection with people. I felt different. I felt that nobody understands what's going on with me. And when I met all these beautiful persons, I heard a lot of horrible stories, but I also felt like I have a new family. And since this trip that was also very therapeutical, and we had like a lot of meeting with therapists and meeting with like therapeutical activities, but the most impact that was the new family that I met, my new friends, that they are my friends up till today. Even now, like sometimes when I feel that people don't understand me, I just go talk to them and I immediately feel at home, feel understood, and not alone anymore.
Hi, my name is Eden McConnell. I am 26 years old, and my parents are from Ethiopia. They made Aliyah to Israel, and they met in Israel. And my dad, when he was on reserve duty, he got shot by a terrorist, and it was in Jordan Valley.
What year was this?
It's in Israel. It's
What year was it?
Year. Sorry, 2002. I was 4 years old. My sister was 3 years old, and my mother was at my age, 26 years old. Left without an husband, without the love of her life, and we left without our dad, and we stayed alone until one family came into our life, and they took care of us and support us and have our back, and we never felt alone with them. And my special bond with my sister is thanks to the organization because we went to trip together and we had the chance to talk about our loss and about our dad, and to see how each other experienced this away from home. And yeah, we have like a very good friends from there that share the same story and the same experience, and it's so special for us to be around with people that got the same thing. And yeah.
And every time there's a terrorist attack, does it bring up fresh trauma?
Yeah. I mean, my thought goes to the kids that left alone, and I don't have memories from my dad. I didn't know him, and it's hard to grow up and knowing how good he was and how special he was, but I don't remember it. It's not my experience. And when there is a terror attack in Israel and I hear like there is some kids left and there is like little girls are not going to be able to know their dad, it's hard for me because I know how it feels years after that. Yeah.
So you continue to be part of the One Family because that's kind of a support group ongoing for the
Yeah.
rest of your life.
Yeah.
So I thank you. And as you see, she's wearing a t-shirt that says Building Resilience, One Family, Overcoming Terror Together.